In this video, we'll meet the subjunctive. Now, Latin verbs can be conjugated in one of three moods, and the tone and meaning of each conjugated verb is dictated by the mood we put it in. We're going to explore each of the three moods in detail, but first I want to give you a couple of examples. A good example of an indicative sentence is ambulat, he walks. For the imperative, ambula, walk. And for the subjunctive, ambulet, let him walk. Let's look at the indicative. The indicative is a statement of fact from a detached observer, or a fly on the wall. There are no feelings or opinions from the speaker or author that we should necessarily imply. A handful of examples. The boy walks, Emily talks on the phone, we sit on a bench. The focus here is on facts. Now let's look at the imperative. This expresses a command or authoritative strong will upon somebody else. For example, walk, run harder, stop talking. We usually put an exclamation point in English to help indicate the imperative mood. Now let's take a look at the subjunctive. The subjunctive is a statement from a non-neutral observer who has a bias or an opinion that they wish to express. For example, we might see the speaker's will. In the sentence, he should not talk right now, we know what the speaker wants and what the speaker thinks. That is, the thinker speaks that that person should not be talking right now. We might also see the speaker's wish. Would that Rome win the war? Is Rome going to win the war? We don't know, but we definitely know what the speaker wants. The speaker wants Rome to win the war. We may also see some elements of possibility. For example, Cicero might speak this evening. Is Cicero going to speak? We don't know, but the subjunctive is showing the possibility that it might happen. In addition, the subjunctive can also show that part of a sentence is being subordinated. Here's an example. He is going to Rome in order to see the consul. We have our main clause, which is he is going to Rome. And then we have a subordinate clause, which is in order to see the consul. In order to show that one part of the sentence is being subordinated to another, you might see the subjunctive mood. Now, a big question is, how do we translate the subjunctive? Well, first of all, you'll understand that you're going to learn a variety of different ways in which the subjunctive is used in Latin. And consequently, because there's so many ways to use it, there is no one way to translate a subjunctive verb into English. I'm going to repeat that again, because it's worth remembering. There is no one way to translate a subjunctive verb into English. Rather, you must learn the nuances of each different construction to provide an accurate translation. However, there are a few places I can guide you to help you start thinking about how we translate the subjunctive. First of all, English has a variety of modal auxiliary verbs, which may appear in your translations. These modal auxiliary verbs include words like may and might, would and should, can and could. Sometimes, however, you will translate Latin subjunctive verbs as though indicatives in English, and that's totally okay. Because remember that English and Latin are different grammatical systems and consequently function differently. Just something to keep in mind. Okay, I hope you've had a good start learning the subjunctive. Keep watching more videos to learn the different uses of the subjunctive.